between. It's a 1-0 loss to Ashington. What can you say about that performance?
Yeah, look, we had 26 shots. That tells its own story. Not converting one of those. They put the boys on line, they defended it really well. They've made a huge amount of blocks, blocked double figures of shots there. But we just didn't have the conviction and composure in and around the box. I thought between the boxes we were a better team, right from the start. They took an opportunist goal from a corner, uncharacteristic of us, to score. We still had sort of 90 minutes, including stoppage, to play, to get back into it. And we kept trying, but we just didn't have the conviction around the penalty area. But look, we played some really good football there. We've got into some really good positions. We created chances, but we have got to start converting these chances, because it's the reason why we've drawn 9 and why we didn't score against Garforth, and the reason why we didn't score today.
So we were out a natural centre forward with James Morris out. Tried a few things today. Tommy Marshall was there, Oliver Grzelak and then Ash Butterworth. If Morris is going to be out for a while, we're not too sure just yet, it seems. Are you going to be in the market for a striker, or look to the reserves to see if there's someone who could potentially play a role?
Yeah, like when James was injured Tuesday, I made probably a few feelers out to try and get somebody in, but at the moment, pro clubs are either not available or they're out already. Your top scorers in the leagues below are on much more money than we can offer. So we've just got to look at other alternatives. I'll have a word with Fretz about the reserves, but he knows and we know it's a big jump from step 7 to step 4. But look, Tommy Marshall did fine there today. Ash Butterworth did fine there today in terms of they put themselves about, they worked hard in a little bit of a false position for them. We still created lots and lots of chances. Tommy didn't miss all those 26 shots blocked or saved. Likewise with Ash, so we created a lot from different areas. It just shows how important having a number 9 is, and obviously losing too early in the season, and then James unfortunately to a tight hamstring, it made it much harder today.
Yeah, so obviously that was, a big blow, but obviously here's the thing we're going to have to talk about is this attack, because obviously we have seen us struggle to score in a few games, and that was a theme of last season. What is it that you can try and do, whether it's in training with the players we have or new players coming in, to try and make sure that we get back to scoring like 2 or 3 goals in a game?
Yeah, it's staying calm. So my body language, my words have to be positive in terms of supporting the players. Nothing worse than as a striker having somebody berate you for missing. If scoring goals was easy, every game would be double figures, 10, 11, 11, 12, 12, 11, etc. It's not basketball. That's why we love football, because it's on that emotion of scoring 1 goal to win a game at any time. So I know how hard it is. What I'm going to try and do is just get them in the mindset and the positions to score, and then in and around that box, not a lot I can do, it's up to them. You think Jack Dolan's right at the start, great, but a lot when he's tried to poke it in. We've had 1 save his feet off Jack Dolan, 1 save his feet off Jack Tinker, 1 cleared off the line. Blocks, we've had saves, we've had numerous opportunities to score. I just think there's other times when we've forced it, or we've rushed it, or we've shot from too far out, which we've just got to keep working on. We haven't got time for training because of the number of games we've got, so we've got to apply it in the game. And it's not just a forward line, it's a midfield, and it's a back line from set pieces. So all of us have got to look at how we can score and contribute. The players are upset, they're not used to losing, so they're not used to losing. So I like that, 'cause emotions are high. They've not felt that feeling for a long time. So what they're going to do is use it as motivation and put it right Wednesday.
It was a lot more physical game than maybe expected. A lot more got allowed to happen, a lot more pushing than maybe we expected. How, because obviously the players seem to struggle with that, is that something we're going to have to think about in future, is when teams decide and can get away with being much more physical?
I thought it was a really good physical contest. I thought we were physical as well. This ref we had him before, that's how he refs, that's his style. That's sort of his choice, how he refs, as long as he's consistent, that's his choice. I thought he started giving yellow cards out when he had a bit of time wasting, but I thought with 8, I think it was 9 subs there, 5 or 8 subs, and huge amount of yellow cards for their time wasting. I thought 6 minutes was a bit short on time, but look, it's not an excuse. I don't want to look at excuses of physicality or the time that we had available. We had more than enough opportunities to win that game.
So the joy of having all these games is that it doesn't take too long for us to be able to get back to it and hopefully get back into winning ways. Bishop Auckland on Wednesday, rematch of the opening day of the season, which was an absolute thriller of a game. What do you think going into that game, and is the wind going to die down enough for it?
Yeah, we'll have to see about the win. I can't know anything about that. What I do know is this squad's stronger now than it was that first game when we did excellent to come back. They've got their assistant manager stepped up as the manager. He's brought in a few, but it was similar sort of personnel. I know they've changed the way they play, but we're a stronger squad than we were when we beat them first game of the season. So I'm confident at home on a Wednesday night that we'll get 3 points. It's the only reaction we can have. The best sides don't lose 2 in a row, and that's our motivation.
Thank you very much, Ian.
See you then. Thank you.